Welcome to the lead generation and conversion class. My name is Michael Olatunji. I'll be taking you through the class. I am the MDC of my Quest Finance and Investment Limited. Now, our core business is CP affiliate marketing, and this year alone, we have generated over 4,000 conversion for our partners. That is the company we affiliate with. 4,000 conversion is over a million US dollars in sales for this company. Over four over 4,000 conversion is over $1 million in sales for these companies that we partner with. So I had to give you this information for you to understand that I won't be taking you through theories, but what we ourselves practice and use in lead generation and conversion. And I believe if you also would learn and apply the lessons and principles I'll be sharing with us or sharing with you in this class, you will also um, find it better as a much easier in generating leads and converting them into sales or whatever you want to convert them to. That is, regardless of the action you want them to take at the end, they will take that action. Majority of them will take that action. So I'll need you to please put away any form of distraction. Ensure that you give this the attention needed so that you would not miss out on what I'm about to share with you. You probably will need to go through this more than once so that you would get used to it. It will be something that will be part of you. And maybe even if you get stuck after a while, you can always come back to this video and watch again, refresh your memory. Take notes, and please, when you are taking notes, I will recommend that you take action points. So I always recommend that you open two columns in your notes. First column should be for the lessons you are getting, that is the principles or whatever you want to write down from whatever I'm saying or you are seeing on the screen. You can put them down. And please, my guide, that is my slide, will just be a guide. So what you see on the screen might be it will be far less to what you hear me say, because I'll be speaking mainly from my heart based on experience, not what I have on the slide. So that's why note taking will be very important in this class. So you can have a column where you'll be putting the notes as you are taking them. Then the second column should be for action points, that is the things you want to do. Let's say you write point 1, you now have action point 1, that is the actions you will take because of that point that you jotted down, as it applies to your own business, as it applies to your own niche. So the actions you are going to take, please put down those actions. It will help you in execution, because without execution, then all we are doing or you are going through in this class will be in vain. It will be a waste of time if you do not execute. And what will help you in execution is you immediately as you are getting those points, you are putting down your own action points. That is what you would do based on that knowledge that you have acquired or that knowledge that you have jotted down. So please, I would recommend you put down action points that will go a long way. It will go a long way. So traffic and lead generation is the life wire of any business. I don't care the business that you do. I don't care the business that you are involved in. Traffic and lead generation is the life wire of that business. Without traffic, then we should, I swear, just close the shop and go. Without traffic, then there is no business. For every business that we do, for everything that we engage in, we need people to take action. We need people to make purchase. So traffic lead generation is the life wire. So every business must understand the fact that without traffic, then they are not in business. Without lead generation, they are not in business. Business is really a game of numbers. It is really a game of numbers. The more people you have come or see what you are doing, see what you are offering, the more chances you have of getting sales. It's a game of numbers. I remember one of my friend who is also an affiliate was sharing on Twitter, I think a week or two ago, where he said this year alone he has interacted. This is Caleb. Said he has interacted with over 20,000 people on WhatsApp. Over 20,000 people on WhatsApp this year alone. He's doing 6 figures every week in affiliate marketing. You may be wondering, how is he able to do 6 figures week in, week out? It's because of the numbers of his traffic generation, the number of the leads coming into his funnel. Over 20,000 people he has interacted with this year. That's where the life of the business is. That is the soap many people were asking him to cut for them. That is the soap many people will be asking. They'll probably ignore that particular tweet and admire the tweet where maybe he puts a screenshot of his payout. They see 700,000, 900,000 every week. They admire it, how cut off soap. But they forget the tweet where he said he has interacted with over 20,000 people in just about 8 months, or say 10 months this year. 20,000 people, that's a lot. That's about 2,000 people monthly, averagely 2,000 people monthly, interacting with 2,000 people monthly on WhatsApp. I mean, unique leads. Not that you are interacting with 20,000 messages, 20,000 unique leads. That's a good number. That's where the profit comes from. That's where the conversion comes from. So it's really a number of games. If you it's really a business, a game of numbers. So if, for instance, you need, say, in every 1,000, 10 people will make a purchase. In every 1,000 that sees your offer, 10 of them will make a purchase. That's like 1%. So if I want 20 people to make a purchase, I can, with guaranteed matrix, generate 2,000 people, because I know if 10 people will sign up, will convert from 1,000 people, or for me to get 20 people to convert, all I need is to get 2,000 people to see that same offer, which is achievable, which is something we can do. So when we understand that it is a game of numbers, we would really take serious lead generation in our business. The more people you attract to the more your chances of converting them into sales. So you should be concerned, and that's why this particular webinar is very, very important for every business person. The more people you attract, the more your chances of converting them into sales. And it is not just in business, even in politics. The more people are attracted to a particular candidate, the more chances of that candidate winning the election. So it's really a game of numbers. In religion, let's say for a church, the more people a church attracts to their service, the more chances that they will have more members. The more members they are exposed to, they have the chance of converting. So every entrepreneur must prioritize traffic or lead generation, which is what we do with marketing and promotions. Everything we do with our marketing, with our promotion, is to generate traffic, generate leads to the offer, generate leads to our company, generate leads to what we are offering them. You see multinationals or big companies spend millions of dollars on advertisement, on brand awareness. All they are doing is to put their business in the mind of the people, stay in their mind, let people keep seeing them, let people keep knowing about them. The more people get to know what they do, the more chances of them getting conversion. So I hope you understand the importance of lead generation now, because that will help you to now find out, okay, how do I now, as an entrepreneur, or in this particular niche that I do, say in affiliate marketing, how do I get people to now, how do I generate traffic, leads to now convert into sales? Because if you still do not understand the importance of it, you may as well not really bother about it. First thing we need to do is to identify our target audience. Identification of your target audience is very, very crucial, because in as much as we need a lot of people to see what we sell, to see our offer, we also need to understand that not everyone will buy. Not everyone is our customer. Not everyone is our own target audience. So we must individually, we must identify who our target audience is. So it's not just people come and see what I sell. It is about people who are my target audience. You are into pork business now, pork meat. You want to set off a pork meat business. You set it up and you say, there is a NASFAT gathering at Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Let me go and print my tent there, because there is a lot of people. Say for instance, there is 100,000 people in that gathering. Wow, in 100,000 people, if in every 1,000, 10 people will buy. So if I go to NASFAT, and they have 100,000 people there, that is times 100. That means I will get 1,000 sales. You are joking. Why? Because you should understand that Muslims do not favor eating pork meat. So in as much as there is a lot of people in that gathering, your pork meat stand will not sell. You will not sell, because you have targeted a wrong audience. Though you have the number there seeing what you sell, but they still will not buy because they are not interested in what you sell or interested in your offer. And this way a lot of people also get frustrated, because they hear that it is a game of numbers. They just want to push it to any crowd, push it to any gathering. Not all gatherings, not all people are your target audience. You must understand this. This will also help you. It will reduce your stress. It will save you a lot of money. It will save you a lot of time. It will save you frustration. So do not offer pork meat to the Muslim gathering because you see the numbers there. It doesn't work that way. So don't come back and say all these motivational speakers, they say it is a game of numbers. I took my pork meat to a gathering of 100,000 people. I did not get one sale. It is because you have done it wrongly by not identifying your target audience. So target audience, identification of target audience will make the job easier. It will make the calculation or the phrase that it's a game of numbers really makes sense to you. And that's where we must now know how to identify our target audience. Our target audience as I put it in this mathematical form. So target audience is it starts from people who are interested in what you sell, or interested in that your particular offer. Interest is the number one thing when it comes to audience. Are the audience I'm offering to interested in my offer? So interest is number one, plus ability. Now, beyond the interest, we must also understand ability. We must understand ability. Every one of us love luxury. We will enjoy luxury if we have the opportunity to uh, spoil ourselves. So, say for instance, let me use myself as an example. For my travels, let's say I won't mind if I can get a private jet that will move me from one point to another, from one business meeting to another, from one training to another, maybe from one vacation to another vacation spot to another vacation spot. But despite the fact that I have interest in private jet or owning a private jet, I must now be truthful to myself that do I have the ability to purchase a private jet now? So when you analyze people who have the interest in that particular offer that you have, you must also qualify them to see if they have the ability to make a purchase. So the buying power or buying ability of the interested leads is also very important. If I would ask you a simple question and I want you to answer the question by yourself, you don't need to send it to me, but you have the answer. A majority of us, I would say majority, maybe I'll just leave space for a few, maybe 90%, 90% upwards of people watching this barely see Facebook ads for private jets, Facebook ad for Lamborghini, for Ferrari. Why? Why won't you be seeing those ads? Because they don't run ads? No, they run ads. They run ads. But why won't you be seeing the ads? Because they have profiled you, and the algorithm has shown that you are not a target audience. So the ads will not be you will not be shown the ad. And I don't expect an amateur to help them run ads that will go and be throwing the ads to everybody to see. No, it will be channeled to a targeted audience that can afford it. So when you open your Facebook and you see different ads on it, you will not be seeing the ads of aeroplane, private jet, helicopter, luxury homes in Miami, and Ferrari, and all that. Why? Because they have profiled you not to be in their target audience because of your inability, your purchasing power. Not because of interest, but because of your purchasing power, cannot afford it. So you are not their target audience. People will say, I want to start this particular business, I want to start promoting this particular product. They see people, everybody will be interested in the product. Who does not want it? Everybody wants this everybody will want this. But fine, if everybody will have interest, do everybody have the ability to purchase it at that time? So this will also save you a lot of headache. It will save you a lot of money. It will save you a lot of time and frustration when you identify those who have the ability to purchase what you are offering. So interest plus ability equals quality lead. So what we are looking for is not just lead, because lead is interest, people who are interested. So we are not looking at just interest, we are looking at plus ability. That will give us the quality that we need. Quality lead. So please take note of this. You need to first look out for people who are interested. Then funnel, as they are in your funnel, you need to streamline that number down to people who have the ability, because ability will now show that they are quality leads. Then not all quality lead converts. Not all quality leads convert. It is a fact, a reality that we must not shy away from. Not all quality leads convert. So because I can afford something now and I'm interested in that particular thing, does not mean I'll buy it from you. Does not mean I'll buy it at that time. You can put that, you can use yourself as an example. Not everything you can afford and you are interested in that you purchase. There has to be something else that will guide you or push you in making decision to make that final purchase, to make that final action, which is the purchase, or take the action the person wants you to take. So don't think all quality leads, and that's why you see some people, I see them come to people who come to your DMs, even my DM, and show me properties, see in Lekki phase 1, this and that. Mr. Michael, you can afford this property, it is 30 million, it is 20 million, it is blah blah blah. And so because if I can afford it, then I should buy it. No. Why do I need to buy it? Why do I need to why what will make me conclude to making that purchase? Not everything that you can afford and you have interest in that you buy. And that's when it takes us to persuasion. I have to be persuaded. I have to be convinced before I make that final action. Before I take that, I open my wallet, bring out my card, there has to be something that will persuade me. There has to be something that will convince me. And this way, a lot of people also miss it. They do not have enough convincing points. They do not know or understand the techniques of persuasion to close sales. So even after they've gotten the quality lead, they still find it difficult to close sales. And it is after you close sales that you get your commission, say as a affiliate marketer, or if it's your own personal product, that you make your profits. So you should have a funnel that will first bring people who have interest, then people who have the ability. It will reduce to people who have the ability, then when they have the ability, they are a quality lead, then you push them into the persuasion funnel. Once they enter the persuasion funnel, they'll start converting to sales. Then you get your profit or commission. These are things that I will still touch as we go on in this class, on how we can move this funnel, because this total calculation that I have on the screen now is what I want to discuss on today. How to generate this interest or identify those who have interest plus ability, persuade them to get them to convert. So let's move forward. So lead generation sources. That's where you get people who are even interested in this particular offer of yours. Your first point or starting point should be to leverage unknown contacts. Leverage unknown contacts. That is, families, friends, colleagues, social media audience. Every one of us have this. So some people will tell you that they don't have the money to start. They don't know how to get traffic. They don't have the money to run ads, blah blah blah. It's a lame excuse. It's a lame excuse. You can start with organic known contacts. You have people already that you have their direct contact, maybe your family members, your relatives, you have friends, you have colleagues, neighbors, church members, mosque members, former schoolmates, social media audience, people who engage with you on your social media platforms. Some of us are on all the social media platforms, and we have different people engaging with us on those different platforms. This is the first point of call. Leveraging on the known contacts. They should be the people you should target first. Now, by pushing out content in that particular niche you are making an offer. So when you start dishing out content in that particular, I mean quality content. When you start dishing out such content, this family and friends, these colleagues of yours, former schoolmates, social media audience that engage with you on that particular content are your first lead. Because some of them will engage. So as they engage with you, whether it is like, comments, or come to your private message, this thing I see that you post, thank you for the message. You may even reach out to them directly. And when you are doing this, I will also recommend to you that you don't go out to sell at first. That's where some people make mistake. Because you have their contacts, because they know you, you know them, then you just jump into their privacy and just want to force them to buy. No, some people even try to play on their emotions. You are my family member, you are my friend, you must help me to buy you. My business must not crumble, this and that. Because you are a family, you are a friend, because we are a known associate, does not compel me to buy from you. That is not a convincing reason for me to buy from you. What if you cannot? What you are offering me is nothing compared to what a stranger is offering me. I'll prefer to go to that stranger that come to you, despite the fact that I know you. So don't go and play on their emotions. You have no rights. No, it is not. They don't have that mentality. It is wrong. But because you offer that same thing, they must always patronize you. No, they can decide to patronize another person, a total stranger. If that stranger is offering something better than what you are offering, if that stranger is doing it better than you are doing it. So don't have that mentality. Entitlement mentality will chase away a lot of people. What you should do is to offer value. When you offer value to your known contacts, they are very easy to convert because they already know you. And I hope you have a goodwill, because goodwill will tell here. If you are somebody who they have known to be a dubious fellow, and you now want to sell to them a make money offer, because of your known character, they may not want to buy from you. And that's where goodwill also comes in. That's where our history comes in, especially with our known contact. Strangers may not know you, so they may not judge you by that, but known contact will judge you based on your relationship with them, based on their own perspective or perception of you. And that's why I see some people mess up their uh, early stage of life, their teens, their uh, um early 20s. They mess it up, especially with their known contacts. Meanwhile, these are the people that you should take advantage of the fact that you know them, they know you, in starting up any business. If you are at this stage of your life, I would recommend that you should please build solid relationships. Portray yourself as somebody people can trust, people can work with. I remember when I wanted to start some years ago, I wanted to start a stoning business, clothes stoning business. So, but I didn't. It's not like I will buy the clothes. My mom was selling clothes in Oshodi. She was selling lace, so I was stoning the lace. It is not something that is as common as it is now. I'm talking about maybe 15 years ago. It was not rampant as it is now. So I don't know even know any other person doing it in that market that time. I did it for her. She loved it. It improved her sales. Her friends also wanted the same thing. But because they know me, it was easy for them to give me their goods. It was easy for them to give me money in advance for me to buy the materials that I need. If they have known me as somebody who they will give money and run away, by the time I wanted to start that business, they would not trust me to entrust their goods to me, even their cash to me. So please ensure that you give yourself a good name. A good name will sell a lot. When you are leveraging on known contacts, it will sell a lot. People will vouch for you. People will want to do anything when they see that you are offering them this, or better, even if it is the same amount of value. People outside are offering, they will still patronize you. But if you can even do better, wow, they will go any length to patronize you. So your name is very important, and it will tell when you are leveraging unknown contact. The number 2 lead generation source I'll be speaking on is to build targeted lists of interested leads. Build targeted organic lists of interested leads. Now, you can do this on your social media platforms such as your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the likes. So you start building content, you start giving value on those platforms. As people are interacting with it, sharing, liking it, engaging with it, more people are seeing it. You are getting more followers. You are building a list of interested leads, because if they are engaging with that, the content of that your offer. So you can start gathering them there. I also recommend that as you are gathering them on that your platform, do all you can to move them closer away from that particular platform, whether it is Facebook, whether it is Twitter, whether it is Instagram. The easiest one you should move them to, if you don't know about email marketing, move them to WhatsApp and start engaging them with your WhatsApp status. You are bringing them closer to you with that, and it will be easy for you to sell to them because they are gaining from you. So it's not like it's a one-way traffic. You just want to buy, you just want them to buy. No, they are gaining from you. So it's for them, they will joyfully buy from you because you have paid your dues. You have invested in them. You have contributed positively to them. So it is easy for them to buy. Some of them will have even taken some of this free content, free things, used it to make money. Then it will be easy to now buy whatever it is you are selling, because the value you have given them is more than enough compared to what you are asking them to pay for a particular offer. So remember, as you are building the list on your platforms, try as much as you can to bring them closer to yourself on your WhatsApp business. Engage them on your WhatsApp status. Ask them to also share your link with other friends. That is, what you are doing now is you are copying the audience. You clone that particular audience. You keep cloning them. Those people who are, because they are of the same interest. If I like something now, I have friends that like the same thing. I also recommend or refer them to you. So you'll be cloning that particular audience by asking them to share with their friends, share with people who they think will also like that particular content. So the third one is to run lead magnet paid ads. You see, one of the best things to do is your organic list of interested leads can be what you will clone to target when you are running paid ads. You already know this type of the people who are showing interest organically. You know the type of age bracket they are, the sex they are, their likes, maybe their occupation, the location they mostly reside. These are the things that will help when you now want to run paid ads, because you can just clone them. And when I say lead magnets, you are not only also just selling directly, you are giving them value, giving them something that they will learn from, it will be useful for them. And as you are giving them that, in return you are collecting their contacts. Even some of you will be watching this training now, and this training is also a lead magnet for my company. Some of you will be meeting me or knowing me for the first time through this video, and you gain a lot from it. You want to know more, you want to connect more with me. We already have your contact. You have our contact, and that's how business is. It's a two-way thing, win-win. But mostly people just go out, they just want to go and win, and they don't care about the customer also winning. So you should be concerned about the winning of both sides, not just the customer, not just yourself. So that's where valuable content really comes in. You are offering something valuable, free for them. So you run this lead magnet ads to draw in traffic. These are your traffic generation sources that we use. We use this known contacts a lot. We build organic lists. We run lead magnet ads. This draw a lot of people who have interest. Remember, we discussed that in the last slide. You use this one to draw a lot of people that have interest in whatever this that we are trying to offer them. But you know that it doesn't end with interest. It now goes to ability. And that takes me to the next slide, which is to profile your lead profiling. So how do you know if they have ability? Since they have shown interest, do they have the ability at that time? Some will be interested, but at that time they don't have the ability. Maybe over time, after a while, they will have ability because they are already on your funnel. It is easy for you to now sell to them there. But at now, you need to now concentrate more on those who have the ability. That should be where you should prioritize your attention. And to identify those with ability, there are two techniques that I'm giving us this in this training that we can use: affirmation question techniques and low entry price technique. So this affirmation question technique is about sizing them up if they can commit. So somebody shows interest in, say, CP affiliate marketing. Mr. Michael, I saw your post, I saw your content, I really enjoy it, blah blah blah. I'm interested in this CP affiliate marketing. Means I want to be earning in dollars. So they are interested, but do they have the ability to take the course? Say for our course of we have a course of 12,000 presently, we have a course of 20,000, we have a course of 102,500. That 102,500 will soon be 250,000 naira, depending on when you watch this video. So 102,500, let's say that's the course the person wants to buy, and I want to use this affirmation question to confirm if this person can afford it or not, if this person can really have the ability to really take this course. So I start asking questions, affirmation questions, such as making dollars is not for everybody, because it is not free money. It is not a get rich scheme business. So do you have the time to put in the work that is needed? You need maybe like 3 to 4 hours daily to invest in this. Do you have the time? The person will respond, yes, I have the time. The person is, you are profiling the person. Okay, aside the time, there are some things you will need to do. Number one, which is to have the knowledge. It is not cheap for some people, but it is actually very valuable, because if you are spending less than let's say around $200 for a course, and that course will give you, if you make a sale, one sale can actually give you $200. One sale, that means with one sale you have recovered your training fee, and you can make so much lifetime from it. So you see that it is not expensive, it is highly valuable. So with just $200 on one sale that you make, you can make $200. And we have people making 10 sales per month. Just before doing this webinar, I still have somebody in 8 days. 8 days, he has made 8 days of implementing the course. He has made around $500. So now imagine what you can make in a lifetime from it. And how much is the cost? Just $200, and he has already made $500 in 8 days. So I will ask that question: can you afford it to invest $200, to invest 102,500 in such a course? I won't mind though. I can afford it if that course will also give me something that will be paying me as that like that 500. Even if it is 500 I'm making every month, I don't mind. I made $500. So you already know that this person has the money to make the purchase. again, you put in the work. Oh, are you ready to put in the work and apply every principle, every teaching will give you? Yes, I will apply it. That's how you qualify them. That's how you know those who have the ability. Because by the time you are asking these questions, I don't know the question that you will ask in your own niche. By the time you are asking this question, you will have known those who will say, no, Mr. Michael, I can't afford that for now. So if you can't afford 102, can you afford the one of 20,000 and start with that one? If you can't afford the one of 20,000, can you afford the one of 12,000 and start with that one? Are you getting it now? And please, when you are trying to profile such lead, I always recommend that you start with the highest offer. Some people want to start with the lowest offer. When it is affirmation questions, don't start with the lowest offer. Start with the highest priced offer. Then you can now start breaking it down to the lowest. Descend from the highest to the lowest when you are doing affirmation question technique. But if you now want to use low entry price technique, that means for you to profile these people, the funnel that they are coming from will have introduced them directly to the lowest entry price. It is not that they are coming to your DM to start asking you questions that, okay, I'm interested in this. No, those ones you should use affirmation question technique. Start from the highest down to the lowest. But if they are coming through a funnel where you want to use low entry price technique, from the low entry price and from the funnel as they are coming in, introduce them to the lowest entry price. So they don't come to your DM or to your message. They just go directly and purchase that lowest price offer. When they now come in with that lowest price offer and you give them the value for coming in, you can now use that because they already bought from you. Use and introduce them to the higher priced offer. People that have bought for you are easy. They are people that will it's easy to sell to again. It is much easier to sell people who have bought from you. I have a lot of people who buy the 20,000 naira course, and in a month to 2 months they will buy the 102 500,000 naira course. A lot of them like that. Some will just make money because, okay, that one's someone who bought the 20,000 naira course and make $200. It is easy for the person to graduate to the bigger one. Are you getting it? So though it will require more work than the people who are taking the higher price offer. Fine, some people are ready to put in the work, but some people, they don't mind. They don't have the time to put in the work, but they have the money to scale up quickly. So you give them that option. And that's where the affirmation question will come in for those ones. Those ones who, let me just start with the lowest point. You use the low entry price techniques to profile them and know that these people have the ability. So say for our 12,000 naira course, now somebody wants to start earning in dollars and cannot afford to buy a 12,000 naira course, then the person is not ready. You don't waste your time on such lead. If you are interested in CPA affiliate marketing, you want to start earning in dollars, and you cannot afford 12,000 naira course, then the course is not the offer is not for you. $12,000. So you should go and look for something else to do. When you can afford 12,000 naira, that's when you should start thinking of earning in dollars. The lowest course I took when I started CPA affiliate marketing was £250. In fact, what I teach now in the 12,000 offer is more than what I was taught in the £250 offer when I started. So that's how to identify those who don't waste your time on people who do not have ability. If they are showing interest, I love to make money, I love to do this, I love to do that. If that is smooth talk. It is easy for anybody. Do you have the ability? Do you have, when we're talking about ability, we're talking about the time, the effort you need to put in, the resource you need to put in, the money you need to put in. Do you have it? If you don't have it, then you are only interested. It is not for you. So you, as the seller, should, or the marketer, should please put those ones by the side. You can be nurturing them, but let your main concentration be on those who have the ability now. If they are, Mr. Michael, give me time. In the next 1 month, I will save up to it. Fine. I'm not saying you should not come back after a month. Come back. But my time now will not be concentrated on you that is not ready now. My time will be concentrated on those who are ready now. Then when you are ready, you move up the ladder. Are we learning? So that is how to profile our lead. That's how we know those who have the ability, who have the purchasing power, and that's where we get our quality leads from. The last one in the formation I gave us, which is interest plus ability equals quality lead. Quality lead plus persuasion equals sales. Sales equals profit or commission. So we have treated interest, we have treated ability, which equals to quality lead. We are going now to persuasion, that is how to convert these leads into sales. How do we convert them into sales? So you understand that we are at the point where now we have identified the quality leads. These people are interested in what we sell, and they have the ability to make the purchase. What we are trying to do at this stage is to convince them, persuade them, encourage them, incite them to make the final decision, which is the purchase, which is the conversion. Do we get? So when we are at this stage, know that it is not people who do not have the money. Know that it's not people who do not have the time. Know that it's not the people who only have interest. So don't jump to this stage. Take that formula, let them come through the funnel from beginning of interest to ability, then they will get to this point. Don't take somebody from interest to this lead conversion. That is where a lot of people also miss it. That's where a lot of people also get frustrated. They take people from interest stage to lead conversion stage. They do not take them through the ability stage. So as I'm speaking now, or taking you through this place, know that I'm talking about people who have the ability. I'm talking about quality leads. So number one thing you should do for these quality leads is that you concentrate more on benefits over features. For these people to get to this particular stage, they already know the features. They already know the features. If they don't know all the features, you don't even mind. Concentrate more on benefits. So if you want to start CPA affiliate marketing, when you're at this point, I will not concentrate on the course. The course is a 14 module course. It has, each module is like 5. Each module is an average of 1 hour. You have no, that is not what I'm talking about. When you get to this stage, when you get to this stage with me, all I will be telling you are the benefits. You'll be able to do this at your own free time. You'll be able to start earning in dollars. You will get international connections. You'll be able to reduce your work load. and still earn more. You'll be able to take your family on vacation because of your earnings. All the dreams you have, you'll be able to achieve them because you have enough now. You'll be able to take good care of your family, of your aged parents. You'll be able to fulfill all your lifetime dreams and aspirations. Other businesses that you want to set up, the earnings from this CPA affiliate marketing can help you do that. High inflation in Nigeria, dollar is falling, naira is falling fast against the dollar. That won't be a concern to you, because you even be happy dollar is falling, because you are making more money as dollar is falling. A lot of people will have less spending ability. Because you are earning in dollar, you have more spending ability. Are you getting this technique now? Benefit over features. And this is what will now convince this person, persuade the person at this last stage to make the purchase. Number 2 technique that I use that will help in conversion is time-bound offers. Time-bound offers. Time-bound offers. Okay, so the CPA Mastery 2.0 is currently at the price of 102,500,000 naira. 102,000. 102,500,000. I want to charge 500,000 for this, because maybe sometimes next year I will charge 500,000. But currently it's 102,500. So, but it won't be at that price forever or for too long. By the 1st of January 2022, it will be 250,000, and that's the price it will turn to at that time. I'm not just playing on their intelligence. No, it is time bound. So you know that you have from now to the end of the year to make it, to buy it at that price. If you don't buy it at that price before that time, you will miss out on this discounted price. Are you getting it now? It must be time bound. You are offering a discount. Okay, I'll give you for a discount of so percent. I'll give you a so percent discount within the next 24 hours. Within the next 48 hours. Remember, before you are giving time bound offers, you have already used this benefit over features technique. So this benefits over features technique has already risen their interest so much that, wow, I need to get this thing. When you now put time bound on it again, wow, then the pressure is on them to not miss out. So the fear of missing out comes in. I don't want to miss out on this offer, since I know I will still get it eventually. They have interest, they have ability, they want to purchase, so they know they will get it eventually. So let me just take this time bound offer before it expires. Then the next one is irresistible offers. Make your offer so good that they cannot resist it. And when you are doing offers, how do you do these irresistible offers? My boss, Ronald Izumora, he still took us on a training of recent on mafia offers. You make the offer so good, they will be stupid not to take it. That's it. They will be so stupid not to take the offer. Like our CPA Mastery 2.0 offer now. We have made it so good that if you are interested in CPA affiliate marketing, it will be stupid of you not to take that offer, because we put in everything you will need for it to succeed. Everything you will need for it to succeed. starting from the CPA deals itself to all the resource you will need to get sales, to all the support you need, everything. So you take it and there's nothing else that you need. It's just apply, like copy and paste. Once you do it and you maintain doing it for a period of time, say maybe a month or two, you start seeing results, and that's how you continue enjoying it. That offer is so complete that, okay, what else do you want? There's nothing else you want. There's nothing else elsewhere. So make it irresistible. Make it irresistible. The next one is proofs and testimonial technique. So even as you can see the journey you are taking this quality lead. You have started with benefits over features. You have used time bound. You have elaborated on your irresistible offer. Then you start using proofs and technique and testimonial techniques. Result of people who have used this. Their testimonials. Your own personal proofs. You start showing them. Maybe through broadcast message. Remember, they are now in your close. They are now close to you. Maybe your email list or your WhatsApp list. You now start showing them proofs, testimonials, daily testimonials. They keep seeing daily testimonials. They keep seeing proofs after proofs. Wow, if I have started yesterday, I would have made so. If I have started since last month, see what I would have done. And you are putting them in that position. So give them proofs, give them testimonials. The next one is address objections. Address objections. Now, when I say address objections, I'm not even saying when they raise objection. I'm saying this as you, as a marketer, will have addressed the objection before they even make the objection. So, this CPR flea marketing, I don't know if I will have the time to do it. You don't need more than 3 hours. So if I can dedicate 3 hours, I can be successful at this. Yes. So you will have given them that, address that objection before even, because you know that objection is in their heart. So you will have raised it before they themselves raised it with you. So as you are talking about your offer, start tackling the objections yourself. This offer that I'm giving you, do you know that you do not need a past experience, previous knowledge to start? So even if you don't know anything about affiliate marketing before, you don't know anything about CPA affiliate marketing before, you don't know anything about selling online before, that does not stop you from starting. Because of this, because of that, because of this we are providing this, because of this service we are providing, because of this training we are providing. So you are already tackling and addressing those objections before they even bring it up to you. Do you know that you don't even need a laptop to start? All you need is a mobile phone that is connected with internet, smartphone. And it's not like you need extra data. The normal data you subscribe is enough to run this business. So you will have addressed all this in your communication, in promoting it, before they ask you the question. Do you know that you can do this from anywhere in the world, no matter where you are? So it's not limited to, okay, I'm in Nigeria, okay, I'm in Lagos, I'm in Abuja, I'm in Kano. No. So you come up with a list of objections. You have created solutions to those objections. And before they ask, don't wait for them to ask you. Before they ask you, quickly address those objections in their mind. It will help them to be more comfortable to take the action you want them to take. The next one is that you should remove purchase frictions. Myself, I'm also still working on this with my team. Purchase frictions should be removed. This puts off a lot of leads, quality leads. When they need to go through, when the process to buy is too rigorous, the steps they need to take is getting too much, then it can trip off some people. I read in a book of recent where the author said she and her husband was in a particular gathering, and once the training was done, an offer was made. Both her and the husband agreed to take that offer. So they were asked to fill a form in taking the offer, a hardcover form. So they gave out these forms to everyone and asked them to fill. But both the husband and this woman do not have a pen on them to use. So they were waiting for other people to finish filling the form for them to collect borrow pen, because the organizers do not make provisions for pen. They only made provisions for forms to be filled. They did not make provisions for pen to use. Are you getting it now? So said the husband, she and her husband were now waiting. In the process of waiting, because I think a lot of people did not come with pen, so there were a lot of people waiting to use pen. So in the process of waiting, the husband said, let's get a snack by the cafe close, as in the cafe is also in the same compound. I think the stand of the cafe is just close to where they were standing waiting for pen. So while they were at the cafe taking a snack, they started thinking again if it was the best decision for them to take that offer. And in the course of their interaction again, they felt, okay, let's just still go and think about this more. Let's allow time before we make the decision again. So she was saying that if they had made provision for pen, they would have made that purchase. They would have taken that offer before going to the cafe to take that snack. And so just pen to fill a form can make one lose a conversion. It is that simple. So it might be you are telling them that the only option for them to make payments is through Flutterwave, and somebody wants to use Paystack. You give them Paystack, give them Flutterwave, give them bank transfer, give them bank deposit, give them every option that you can give them. Remove any friction on their part. Don't let your form to be too long. Don't let the stages they need to go through before they complete it, don't make it too long. Ensure that you remove any friction that may want to delay or resist them. You have to be fast with conversion. So as the promoter or the marketer or the seller, please go through your funnel yourself. Go through the sales funnel yourself. Look at the frictions there. Work on it with your team. Remove the frictions. When they have made purchase, they can now start going through other things you want them to go through. They are already in. Are you getting it? I understand that we have some things we want them to go through. Fine. But we should first then allow them come. When they come in already, they cannot start going through those process one after the other. And lastly on this one is we should offer guarantees. Guarantees would also help in conversion. Okay, if you do this for so period, you apply it and you don't get results, I can refund you. That will take the risk off them. That, okay, I know that if I apply this thing and it doesn't work, I'll get my money back. No problem then. And you already know that the offer you are giving them, if they apply it, they will get results. So it is no big deal for you to offer such guarantees, unless what you are offering will not work. But you have your guarantees should also come with conditions, because people at times can be funny. They will want to take advantage of your guarantee. So what you should do is make it conditional. What should be the condition? Condition is apply what is being taught. If you show me the proofs that you have applied over this period of time, say a 3-month period, make your guarantees, don't make it too short. Don't say 1 month, minimum of 3 months. When you apply this thing for 3 months and I can see you consistently apply for 3 months and you don't get result, I will return your money. So the person knows that he cannot just come back tomorrow morning and say, I want a refund. Somebody bought a course, one of our course sometimes, and came back, I think after 2 weeks, and said, I want a refund. I said, why? He said, I was expecting some money to use to pay my children's school fees, but the money did not come, so I want a refund on this one so I can use to pay my children's school fees. I was like, wow. You bought a course, you have not used the course, you want a refund because you want to pay students' school fees. That's how funny people can be. Whether it is true that he wants to pay students' school fees, I don't know. But even the excuse for refund, to trigger the refund, was not genuine. And I had to take him through, okay, see, you have to use this thing, apply it. When you see results, if you don't see results over this period of time, that's when you can request for refund. So offer guarantees, return refund guarantees, but let it be conditional, so people can also be responsible and apply. And you should ensure that you have made all the provisions that if they apply for that period of time, they will get results, so there won't be need for them to make trigger that refund clause. I hope you have learned a lot in this webinar. Again, I am Michael Olatunji. I'll be doing more of this just to help us in our lead conversion, in our marketing journey, in our affiliate marketing journey, in our sales journey. If you would like to connect with me and learn more from me, if you have not already followed me on Twitter, kindly follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm mostly active. My handle is at Michael. My handle is at Info Michael Niyi. Info Michael Niyi on Twitter. Same on Instagram. On Facebook is Info Michael Olatunji, at Info Michael Olatunji on Facebook. But on Twitter and Instagram is at Info Michael Niyi. You can follow me on those handles. You learn a lot from my content. And if you are interested in joining me on WhatsApp, to learn from me on WhatsApp, you can use this link to connect with me on WhatsApp, and save my number. I will save you. Send me your number so I can save it, and we'll be connected. If you will also be interested in marketing or promoting our affiliate products, we pay 50% commission. 50% commission on per sale. The payment is daily. You pay daily. Whatever you do today, you get the payment tomorrow with the platform that we use. So you have your own backend dashboard. You can trace your own unique link. You can trace whatever you are doing, and you make. So we have 12,000 products, which is our CPA info, introduction to CPA. We have a 20,000 hour course, which is also our introduction to CPA course, but this one is Intro X, because it comes with a WhatsApp marketing course by our very own Tamilore Adewoye. The course will help a lot in conversion. Then we have the CPA Mastery 2.0, which is currently now at 102,500 naira only. By January 1st, 2022, it would be 250,000 naira only. It's still at that price because it is less than $500. You can make $500 in one sale. So we also have a Bodyline Twitter course, which is how to monetize your Twitter account, grow your Twitter account, increase your influence, how to sell products and services on Twitter. So build content on Twitter. The course is just 10,000 naira. We also have a forest course, a comprehensive forest course that will teach anybody, any novice, and make them a forest pro within maybe 6 months. That course is 60,000 presently. So you can buy any of these products. You can also market them. If you want to market them, just send me your email address on WhatsApp. I will set you up your account, and on every sale you'll be getting 50% per sale. So thank you very, very much for your time. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed this, please make comments, both on YouTube, on our Twitter page, Instagram page. Just send us a shout out. Let us know how well this has been of value to you. Thank you very, very much. Once again, you can join me on WhatsApp through this link. See you on the other side. Bye bye.